Look, the eye of a real competitor. I can see it. Well, my friend, Tales of Tribute is the game for you. It's a game, of course. A card game, to be precise. Full of twists and thrills and canyon-deep strategy. I've been traveling around recruiting new players. It's been a lot of walking, but seeing the joy of new players makes it worth every step. Ha! Hooked another one! If you want to learn the game, you should travel to Gonfalon Bay on High Isle and talk to my friend Bragus. You'll find him at the City Gaming Hall. He'll get you sorted. I wish you safe travels and good luck in the game. You are going to have such a grand time. I can still remember my first win. Such a thrill. I'm actually on my way back to Gonfalon Bay myself, so I'll see you there. Well, there's a bit of selfishness there. Our tribute chapter, the Gonfalon chapter, needs some new blood. But we make it worth your while. We handle all the registration fees, membership dues, and so on. It's a win-win.
Over here? Here we go.
Come on, just one more match. Give me a chance to win my gold back.
And what will you bet? That ridiculous nose ring? Find another racket, Bragus. Tribute ain't for you.
Heard all that, eh? Guifa's a palms-up card sharp. One of the best tribute players in town. But like I always say, if you want to take the measure of a grot, you've got to climb. That nose ring jibe was unnecessary, right? I'll get her next time. Sorin, right? She definitely has an eye for talent. Yes, I can tell you all about Tribute. It's a card game, a scavenger hunt. Zen's price, it's practically a religion for some folk. You want fame, gold, it's all there for the taking. Ah, fresh player. Excellent. First things first. You need to learn the rules of the game, and you'll need a couple of decks of tribute cards, of course. Find Razamad in the Gonfalon Gaming Hall. Tell him Bragus sent you. He'll get you sorted. Razamad's the game baron here in Gonfalon Bay. You won't find a kinder or more knowledgeable player west of High Rock. Not that he'll go easy on your mind. He expects the best from the players he trains. Trust me, I should know. Freeze bones. An introduction would be nice, wouldn't it? Call me Bragus. Professional gambler and semi-professional everything else. Aside from sailor, of course, I hate the water. The better question would be, what made you leave Valenwood? The answer, my friend, is debt collectors. Vigorous ones. Once I save up enough, I might go back, but I'm in no hurry. When a stiff breeze comes through, the sisters are really beautiful. Oh, Guifa, just a lover spat. She loves making fun of my nose ring, and I love losing money to her, apparently. Match made in Aetherius. Usually, no. Most players are in it for the joy of competition, but you know what they say? If there's an uncertain outcome, someone's got gold on it. I play a lot of unsanctioned matches. Putting skin in the game keeps things fresh. Aye, that big building there. Used to be a House Mornard villa, believe it or not. House Dewfort seized it during the transition of the duchy, but got tired of paying for the upkeep. The Duchess sold the place to Razamad about a year ago. Well, we drink in there too. People need a place to relax, chum. The ancient anchor's fine for sailors on shore leave, but people looking for a really good time always come here. Plus, it serves as our tribute chapter seat. Yeah, a chapter is like a team of sorts. The Gonfalon chapter meets here, but we're wandering into the weeds a bit. Focus on the game first. We'll discuss the rest later.
Greetings, my friend, and welcome to the Gonfalon Gaming Hall. Please drink and make merry. We have many strong players gracing the hall today. Lots of action. Tales of Tribute is free to watch, but far more fun to play. Do you play, Wayfarer? Now, you claim membership in the Gonfalon chapter of the Roysters Club, a fraternity of tribute players committed to fair play and stiff competition. As an official Royster, you will gain access to a host of opponents and decks of your very own. Oh, countless rewards! With each victory, you will rise higher in the club rankings. Do well enough, and you may even earn the right to challenge the club's founders, the creators of the game itself. So what do you say? Will you join us? Then, it is my honor to furnish you with your first pair of decks, and welcome you wholeheartedly to the Gonfalon chapter of the Roysters Club. May good fortune shine on you, my friend. I am eager to see you put those cards to good use. You joined the Roysters Club at an opportune time. Smaller club chapters are preparing for a series of tournaments, ours included. The contest will not begin for some time, though, so I suggest you get some more practice in the meantime. The gaming hall provides a wealth of opportunities for Roysters Club members. Why not look around and familiarize yourself with them? Bragas can make the proper introductions. Speak with Soren, too. She's another protege of mine. As in all things, the best way to improve is through doing. Set out and find new opponents. Win or lose, your skills will grow, and your strategies will sharpen. Once you establish yourself in the beginner's circuit, return to me for a reward. Remember, in these early days, winning and losing mean little. Regardless of a match's outcome, you must see every game as an opportunity to hone your skills. It may sound nonsensical, but sometimes losing is the surest route to improvement. I would be happy to. The tournament started informally. Premier players like myself and Taliv Fells gathered in major cities to match wits and sharpen our game. The Roysters Club leadership caught wind of it and began sponsoring official events. Well, many of the players who participated in those early matches went on to form teams, which, in the fullness of time, became club-sponsored chapters. Now, those chapters compete against one another in groups. It is better to share a victory, yes? A grand prize, yes. The Roysters Club and city governments all contribute to a weighty purse. But in truth, the greatest tribute players compete for pride and glory, not coin. And the revels, of course. The Gonfalon chapter loves to celebrate. No, my friend, I have achieved all that I set out to achieve at the tournament level. Now, I prefer to observe, teach, and celebrate my pupils' victories. Mostly the celebrating part. With luck and determination, we may raise a glass to you someday.
Bragus, I told you, I can't do that. You know the rules. Those days are behind me.
Yeah, of course. Just trying to help out my friends. No worries, alright?
Hey, it's our newest recruit. You made the right choice signing up here. The Gonfalon chapters produce some of the best tribute players in, well, Gonfalon Bay. That's why we're bound to start winning again. Eventually. Yeah, of course. We should start with rankings. Look around. Every player you see has a place in the Roysters Club rankings based on their experience. That rank determines who they can and can't challenge. It's banded, see? Like a layer cake. You're just starting out, so you're at the novice rank. As a novice, you can take on other novices, but not higher tier players. Oh, don't fret. You'll square off against a game baron soon enough. Rising in the rankings is just a matter of experience. Just challenge another novice here in the gaming hall. Get a real game under your belt, not just a bib and diaper match where Bragus lets you win. Oh, not that that's what happened with you. Oh dear. Just go play a game and let me know how it went. Remember, everybody's got to start somewhere. Win, lose, it doesn't matter. Just focus on learning the game, getting into the rhythm, right? I'll cheer you on from here. It's not every day I get to see an aspiring champion cut their teeth. You saw that? It's nothing, really. Bragus just gets a bit of swagger when he hits a hot streak. He's been winning a lot recently, so he offered to get me in at the ground floor. Tip me off to sure things so I can make a bet and such. Are you kidding? He hates it. He tries his best to curb Bragus's antics. But we're getting to the point where he's ready to let that elf learn his lessons the hard way. Sometimes you have to hit the bottom before you can rise back up to the top. Perceptive. Listen, your focus should be on the fun of tribute. I'm not going to drag you through the details of my sordid past. We'd be here all day. Just get out there and have some fun, all right?
By the...
Not bad for your first game. Not bad. Better than my first, that's for sure. I did see you hesitate once or twice. If you need a refresher on the rules, you can always check the rulebook downstairs at the bar. Now, I think it's time you met Kishka. She's the Moony Khajiit downstairs. Kishka and her brother create daily challenges for the chapter to keep us sharp. It's great practice, and you can win some fine rewards, too. Keeping her attention's no small feat, but when she focuses, look out.
Zisvo, Kishka brought you here to help proffer tribute challenges, little brother, not sit around mewling about lost biscuits.
They were muffins, sister, and they were very expensive.
Forgive this one's baby brother. He was weeping about... Wait, what was he? Never mind. Welcome to the club. This one assumes you seek new challenges and amazing rewards. This is true, yes? If so, you have come to the right place. Yes, and what fragrant challenges they are. Each day, Kishka creates new tasks for rank and renown. One will pit you against the common folk of Tamriel. The other will set you against card-playing adventurers like yourself. I offer only 2 challenges per day, but you can earn sweeter prizes by winning multiple matches. Small rewards for a single win, fine prizes for 2, and a grand bounty for 3. Kishka will also make sure your rank soars if you participate. Ha! You would fill your purse with heaps of tiny baubles? No, Walker. As this one said, you can win 1 match for a tiny reward, or keep playing for a bigger prize. Simple, yes? The more you play, the sweeter the reward. It is Kishka's pleasure. Come back soon, yes? This one's grand challenges will be waiting. Now, you should go find Bragas. He is out on the seaside patio, most likely. Kishka is very busy doing... something. What was Kishka doing again? Zisvo.
Ah, there's my new favorite roister. I guess if you've spoken to Soren and Kishka and gotten their sage advice, it's down to me to provide the final part of the chapter's introductions and provide one last little acorn of wisdom. We should have a word about decks, I guess. Those decks Razamad gave you are just the beginning. Fresh decks pop up all over Tamriel, and each of them offers a unique style of play. You can even find upgrades to the cards you already own. I've earned a fair amount from just playing Tribute. Kishka offers them in her daily challenges sometimes, especially if you hit those win streaks. I've even heard rumors that adventurers find them out in the wild. Well, between you, me, and old Bendu there, I've heard they might offer some new decks as prizes in the upcoming tournaments. Beyond that, it's a mystery. Just keep working on raising that rank by playing matches. That's the best path to success. Well, if not, you're close. Go talk to Razamad and let him know you introduce yourself to the chapter's premier players. He'll be glad to hear it.
Welcome back! You return wiser and hungrier for competition, is it not so? Tribute has that effect on people. Now, I have something for you. A gift and formal welcome to the Gonfalon chapter of the Roysters Club. I know you will put it to good use. Just a little something from the chapter's strongbox. Now then, you have decks, you are versed in the rules and familiar with your fellow competitors. Truly, you have all you need to step into formal play. We proudly welcome you to our chapter. The Roysters Club Novice Tournament is upon us. Canny opponents, unexpected strategies, fresh cards. Truly, this is what every Tribute player lives for. You've clearly improved since last we spoke. Are you prepared to enter your first tournament? Excellent. I will add your name to the lists and pay the sponsorship fees so you can focus on the important part, winning. I admit our chapter has suffered a dry season, but Zet rewards those who endure. You will play several matches. If you defeat enough of the opposing chapter's players, you may face off against their chief novice, a worthy opponent to be sure. Now, gather with the others in the beginner's lounge. The first game draws near. Whatever the outcome, remember that you represent the Gonfalon chapter now. We steadfastly commit to the principles of fair play. We are gracious in both victory and defeat. And, win or lose, we always revel when the game is through. Everyone will compete, save Kishka and I. Kishka has no interest in tournaments, a bit too much structure for her tastes. And as I may have mentioned, I prefer to observe. That leaves Bragas, Soren, and you, our prized protege. Not unless you all make it to the finals. What a blessed result that would be. The chances of such success are slim, however. I would not worry. For now, focus on opponents from the opposing chapters. And enjoy yourself.
Quit pacing, Bragas. Razamad just had those tiles replaced.
This isn't nerves, Soren. It's, excitement. I always pace when I'm excited, you know that.
Hey, I knew you'd join us. Excited? Of course you're excited. But try to stay loose. The tournament's no different than a back alley match. Except for the prizes, of course. Prizes. Just don't get twitchy like Bragas. Yep, it's simple. To advance to the next round of the tournament, we have to battle our way through a series of chapter opponents. Beat them all, and you'll face off against their chief novice, whoever that is. Just try to relax. You'll do great. Me? I'm calm as a slug on Sundas. I don't let these things get to me. Tribute is meant to be fun. My days in Elsewhere taught me that there's far worse things to get upset over. Far, far worse. Just enjoy yourself. Let Bragas handle the stress. Yeah, I spent some time in Elsewhere, in my youth. Got into trouble and made a lot of terrible mistakes. In the end, it almost cost me everything. But that's hardly game day conversation. We have a much healthier addiction to feed. Be ready. All right, I'm going to see if our opponents have arrived.
Tell me you signed up for the tournament. You did, didn't you? Great! That's great! You're going to do great. We all are. Just got to focus, right? It's all about focus. And breathing. Why are my ears sweating? Who? Me? Yeah? I just get, a little anxious before tournament play. Nothing serious. There are plenty of different opponents out there. I mean, we could get paired with anyone, right? And there are some chapters we won't see at all. Yes, anyone but the Mournhold chapter. No specific reason. It's just they're really good, that's all. But I wouldn't worry. I doubt they even sponsor a novice tier team. They're a top tier operation. Yeah, there's no way it's them. Right, I need some fresh air. You should join me when you're ready. Our opponent should be here any moment now.
Are all the brine-crusted beef wits of the Gonfalon Tribute chapter here now? Only 3, eh? And not a thimble's wit between you, I'm sure. Well, let's get on with it. I, Vernald Broach, Chief Novice of the glorious Wayrest chapter, do hereby challenge the slovenly fishmongers of Gonfalon Bay to this first round of tournament play. That wine-addled Razamad doesn't even dare to meet us. You must be his proxy. Well, take a long look, you hay-born buffoon. This is what real talent looks like. Now, give me your name so I can scribble it carelessly in my ledger of doomed rivals. Ugh, what atrocious name. And don't you worry, you'll witness our glorious victory firsthand through the tearful eyes of a soundly beaten loser. Now, since you're his stand-in, I assume Razamad told you the rules? If I must... As you can see from the tournament lists posted by the hall there, you must defeat my pupils, Fabermund in Daggerfall and Cecile in Shornhelm. If by some miracle you managed to defeat them, and it would be a miracle, well... just so. You'd face me in Wayrest, in much the same way that a chicken faces a farmer's axe. I almost wish you could face me. Pity. Our chapter is bound for far better things, and you are mere stepping stones. Be seeing you, Gonfalon.
So you're off to Glenumbra. Nice of the Roysters Club to go easy on us in the first round.
Hey, I heard that!
So, you really think you have what it takes to challenge the Wayrest chapter? According to my calculations, your chances are roughly 0. But who am I to refuse a match? The tournament starts now! did Varnald's strategy not work? My calculations were perfect! Damn it all!
1 down, 2 to go. Keep it up. We'll celebrate our victory soon enough.
Nothing is certain until it happens.
Welcome to Rivenspire, land of... I suppose I... Buying, selling, I've got what you need.
So you managed to beat my associate. Well, the winning ends here, Beefwit. The Wayrest chapter cannot be defeated. knew that pompous little weasel was feeding me bad tribute strategies. Bah, be off. I've got some drinking to do.
Well, you made a meal of her, didn't you? Couldn't have happened to a nicer person, right? But enough about the tragic fall of Cecile Navim. You've got a tournament to win. Time to make your way to Wayrest and crush that blowhard Varnald.
Proxy, fate has plucked you from the flotsam of chaos for this specific moment.
Some gold, Walker?
Well, if it isn't the Gonfalon Gni, marvelous. Well, well, well. Razamad's proxy, like swamp gas, rises to the top. I must admit some surprise. I never thought you'd make it past Daggerfall, but so much the better. I always revel in destroying new opponents. My strategies are flawless. Ooh, so stoic. It's the stoic ones who always weep the loudest. Last chance to weasel out of this. No one will think any less of you. It's impossible to think any less of you. It's not possible!
Oh, look at that, Soren. I think Varnold's about to cry.
Yep, he's definitely welling up. Here comes the waterfall.
Shut up! Just shut up! This isn't possible! You cheated! That's the only possible explanation. I would never have miscalculated. It's absurd! I will send a full accounting of this to the Roysters Club leadership. This is preposterous, it's fake, all of it. No! That's impossible. You must have hidden some cards or... Is there a mirror behind me? You're up to something. You have to be. I can't lose. I cannot. Do you know how many times I've won with these strategies? 100 times. 1,000 times. Get out of my sight! I have a long and damning letter to write. The Roysters Club will... You'll be hearing from them soon. Now be gone!
I knew it! Varnold is nothing but a pompous, babbling buffoon!
How did Varnold lose? His strategies have never failed. I need to think about this.
Just look at him. Thrashing about like a fish on a hook. Almost makes you feel bad for him. Almost. You should head back to the club. Soren and I will meet you there soon, right after we thump this weepy sod.
Even on the verge of tears, I still want to punch him.
Soren, how many times have I told you not to dance behind or on the bar? How many times?
This is a victory dance, Skellig. For victorious feet, there are no rules.
Isn't that the truth? Hey, our friend is back. Come, join us.
You should have seen the look on Varnold's face when I beat him. I wanted to punch him in the face when I first met him, but this was so much better.
Poor Vernon. After losing to you, he could barely bring himself to shuffle his cards. He blubbered the whole time. It was like playing a toddler. I'd say you're just what this chapter needed. Yes, indeed. The players of Gonfalon Bay have all officially advanced to intermediate tier play. Putting that Breton in his place felt good. But things are going to get much tougher from here. But now's not the time for fretting. It's time to revel. It means that after Razamad approves your promotion, you'll be able to challenge mid-tier tribute players all across Tamriel. And it also means I can start paying off some of my debts. You don't even realize how close I was to disaster. Just a little predicament I got myself into. I made a few side bets, you see, big ones. Another month of missed payments and... well, I'd rather not think about it. Anyway, if we keep this up, I'll have nothing to worry about. Now, go see Razamad.
Ah! Another victorious player returns home. Truly, I could hear Varnold weeping from all the way across the Abyssion. Well done, my friend. You are quite welcome. Now for the formal part. On behalf of the Roysters Club and our revered Gonfalon chapter, I hereby grant you intermediate ranking, with all the rights and privileges due. That and a hefty reward, too. Congratulations! Eager to begin the next tournament? Then I have good news. The Roysters Club just sent word that our new opponents will arrive soon. We have time, though. I imagine they are in no hurry to face defeat at the hands of our chapter's newest prodigy. Bragas began pacing as soon as I gave him the news, so clearly he is ready. As for Soren, she seems less so. It would be a pity if she withdrew, advancing without her help. I do not want to say it is impossible, but it is very unlikely. I hope so. A letter addressed to her arrived yesterday. She seemed deeply troubled after reading it. I offered an ear to listen, but she insisted she would be fine, and left. Now, I am not so sure. Soren clearly likes you. Would you speak to her? The three of you represent the Gonfalon chapter's best hopes for a title. I would hate for Soren to miss her chance. She's worked so hard to reach this point. I did not see where she went, but someone in the hall might know. If Braga started acting peculiar, I would have 100 theories. But Soren shines brighter than the sun over the Alakir. She has no enemies to speak of, so far as I know. She did have some trouble in Elsewhere before coming to High Isle, though. Soren rarely speaks about her past. When I try to learn more, she becomes evasive, nervous. I do not wish to pry, but we all adore her and would try to ease her burdens if given the chance. I only know that the trouble had to do with skooma. Were I a betting man, I would say yes. But we cannot help her if we do not know for sure. Find her, speak with her. I only hope she speaks more candidly with you than she does with me.
So, just statistically speaking, what are the odds that we have to play the Mournhold chapter next? They're low, right?
How's this for odds? There is a 100% chance that if you ask me again, I'm gonna break your legs.
Today's the day? The intermediate tournament? I don't think I've ever had a sharper deck. I bet it could even beat one of those Mournhold decks. Not that I mean, there's no way we're playing them, right? Sorry, rambling. You need something? Soren? She's been a little sullen the last couple of days. Something about a letter, I think. I saw her head upstairs earlier. Couldn't tell you if she's still up there or not. Is something wrong? Maybe. What's that supposed to mean? She's going to play, right? Right? Sense Price. She's not going to play, is she? Damn it. She's worked so hard, we all have. Did someone threaten her? Just give me a name. Let me at them. Think, Bragas, think. She might have been... Yeah, she was definitely talking to some Khajiit lady, and it wasn't that long ago. The cat's probably still here in the gaming hall. Just hurry. We've got some time before our opponents arrive, but not much.
Why do they always pester Renobi? This one already has a drink walker. Tell your friends Renobi is married. Or a celibate, whichever you prefer. Sorin. Yes, Sorin is an old friend of Renobi's. This one was just catching up with her, yes? We have not seen each other for a long, long time. This one missed her dearly. Well, Renobi heard her old friend made it to the second round of the tribute tournament. A proud moment for this one, truly. Renobi introduced Sorin to the game, you see? So, this one just came to wish her luck and give her a tiny sweet, yes? A gift, Walker. Just a small reminder of where she came from and what she left behind. This one hopes she found a quiet corner where she could enjoy it. It always did help her game. Now, if there isn't anything else, good luck in the tournament. If you see her, tell her Renobi has more to offer, if she is interested.
Payday. Maybe I'll play a few rounds of... Hey, what are you... Did you come out here to look for me? I'm sorry, I know the tournament starts soon. I just needed a moment. It's complicated. I appreciate your concern, but really, I don't want to drag you into my mess. So now I'm dragging Razamad into this too? Mara's mercy. I got a letter from an old friend. She and I were very close, but I hated the person I was around her. I had to leave elsewhere, to leave her. And now, suddenly, she's back in my life. The usual, little stories, inside jokes. They tore down our favorite tavern, apparently. Our favorite from back when I was using, I mean. It all came flooding back. Everything I tried to escape. It's like I'm right back where I started. Yeah, she's here. And she came bearing gifts. Skooma. After all this time, you'd think I could just say no. But I plucked it right out of her hand. No hesitation. I told myself I would bring it down here and pour it out in the harbor. But now, I never stopped wanting it. Even now, talking to you, knowing what I know about what this does to people, I still want a taste. I just need a moment to think. Thanks for checking on me. Can't say for sure, but I think you just saved my life. Go ahead back to the gaming hall and...
There you are! Zen's price! I thought I was going to be the only one out here. Our opponents will be here in...
Greetings, walkers. Oh, Renobi thought there would be more of you. Oh, shame. Well, the games must go on, yes? This one, Renobi, Adjutant Game Baron of the Elden Root chapter, hereby challenge the Gunfalon Bay players in this intermediate tournament. Oh, sweet meat. You look like the scent you swallowed the terror bird. Are you so surprised to see Renobi? Surely you would not blame this one for her good fortune. A dear friend and a tournament in the same place? It is so convenient. Renobi has her claws in many sugar jars. Can a businesswoman not enjoy herself from time to time? And business can be pleasure also, yes? Many tribute players want what Renobi sells. Skooma makes us sharper, sleeker. You should try it someday. Sabotage? Do you think this game means so much to Renobi? No, Walker. This one misses her friend. Sorine is wasted in this dungy place. She belongs with Renobi. She only needs reminding, yes? But this war, so serious. We have a game to play, yes? Of course. Though it will be difficult with only you and your little acorn elf, yes? Lentondil will face you at Skywatch Market in Oridon, then Malilen in the city of Marbrook in Greenshade. This one lounges in Elden Root. See you soon, sweet meat.
Always playing the same tricks, aren't you, Renobi?
Oh, Sorine. What a surprise. How did you enjoy this one's gift? Smooth and fragrant, yes?
I wouldn't know. You'll have to ask the fish at the bottom of the harbor.
That can't be good for them.
I suggest you get ready for the tournament, Renobi. We'll be seeing you soon.
traveler.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was beginning to worry you wouldn't show. Not that anyone could blame you. Are you ready to begin? You beat me? Well, bully for you.
Thank you. That match, how you won, that's what I needed. I know I can do this now. I'm not backing down. Go out there and keep dominating, my friend. I'll do the same.
What is it?
Hey, I was waiting for you or Soren to show up. I already won my match. Figured I'd cheer you on. Just be careful with this Malalyn, yeah? She's a quick thinker. Almost got me a couple of times.
There you are. Show me your cards, Gonfalon. Come on and show me. Don't drag this out. I've got things to do. you do that? How many cards did you play? Wait, how many cards did I... Since Price, my head hurts. Just get out of here. Leave me alone.
Well played. Not that Marilyn will remember. She's got more skooma than blood in those veins, I wager. She'll be lucky to make it home with all her teeth intact. But enough about her. We have a tournament to win. See you in...
Look at what the cinches dragged in. This one is sorry you had to make such a long trip just to lose.
And here we are. Time to rub defeat into Renobi's expertly coiffed... Ooh, hang on. Is it me? Or are all of Gonfalon's opponents well groomed? Or maybe we're just scruffier than everyone else.
Don't worry about me. Don't pay me any mind. Just wipe...
You don't have a snowball's chance in Hammerfell. Nobody plays like the Elden Root chapter.
What? How did you do that? How many cards?
So, Sorin's new boring friend comes to face Renobi, yes? Oh, this is good. Once this one scratches your dungy strategies to pieces, Sorin will learn what a fool she has been. She will come crawling back to Renobi soon enough. Fair. Renobi learned from the best. While you supped from boozy Razamad's baby bottle, this one sat at the paws of true masters. You have no chance, Walker. None. But you are right. Why speak when you can show, yes? Shuffle your deck, Walker. far better than this one thought. But one victory means little, yes? Neither of your friends will best Renobi.
Still so overconfident. That's why you're going to lose. Again.
This! Renobi must admit you have skill. But skill counts for little without cunning. Sorin is soft, weak. She yields when she should attack. That is why I beat her every time. And that is why I will beat her again today.
Well played! That face Renobi makes when she knows she's beaten, it's like a breath of fresh sea air. And I mean to see it again when I beat her. Yeah, actually, I am. After our talk earlier, I know I can do this. I spent so many years being the woman Renobi thought I was. I never thought about the woman I wanted to be. I see that woman now, thanks to you. Oh, luck will have nothing to do with it, my friend. This is a thrashing that's been a decade in the making. Now, you go on. Get back to the gaming hall and enjoy your victory. I'll join you directly.
Look who's back! Didn't take too long, did it?
Welcome back, my friend. I hear you skinned that cat Renobi, a fitting end to her unscrupulous strategies. I applaud your victory, but in truth, you achieved something far greater than advancing in a tournament. I speak of the compassion you showed for Sorin. No matter the outcome of her match with Renobi, she cast off a pair of heavy shackles today. There will be other difficult days, but with your help, she is better prepared to weather them. Now, we prepare for the final round, the last challenge on the long road to master status, and ultimate victory in the tournaments. We have a brief respite, though. For now, take this reward and bask in the glow of victory. Welcome to Advanced Play. The time has come, my friend. The final tournament. Your chance to take your place among Tales of Tribute legends. I hope you have been practicing. This last contest presents unique challenges. Well, the tournament can have only one victor. Unlike previous matches, where you, Bragas, and Sorin rose or fell as a chapter, the final challenges rest upon your achievements as an individual. If you overcome the opposing chapter, you will need to defeat all remaining players for the title. That means the Gonfalon chapter, your teammates, may have to challenge each other. With how well the three of you have played, just be ready. We do not have much time before your final opponents arrive. You should find Sorin and Bragas in town and wish them good luck. Bragas could be anywhere, but Sorin often visits the statue of Kinnereth before big matches. Check there first. With facing each other, you mean? Yes, of course. Defeating a friend can ruffle some feathers, it is true. But in the end, it is only a game, right? Plus, haven't you always secretly wondered who is the best player in Gonfalon Bay? Ha! Yes, that goes without saying. Truthfully, I cannot think of anything that could lure me out of retirement now. And to be the greatest, you have to play. Is it not so? No. The reign of Razamad is over. One of you must claim my place.
My dock hands are watching.
Hey, over here!
The Arabelle, they know it's precious.
There was a storm off the coast. Perhaps it delayed the ships.
Hey, you taking a pre-match stroll? I've always loved sitting up here, watching people hustle this way and that. Everyone with their own stories, their own little adventures. We've had our own share of adventures, haven't we? So soon. Funny how it feels like an eternity between rounds, and then it's a sprint once things start. Honestly, I never thought I'd make it this far. Mara's Mercy, the final round. Did Razamad tell you the rules? Everyone for themselves and all that? Whatever happens, I'm rooting for you and Bragas. But mostly for myself, of course. I'll tell you, standing here within spitting distance of the championship, it's really something. Soren the Tribute Champion has a nice ring, doesn't it? I saw him scuttling down an alley near the docks. Knowing him, he's off making some ill-advised bet. Gods, I hope I'm wrong. He's got a real chance at greatness here. He can't muck it up. Oh well, hopefully I'll see you both at the gaming hall soon. Just going to take another moment with my old friend Kinnereth here. None of the 8 really take an interest in games as far as I know. But I like to think the old girl will nudge things in my favor, at least a little. Well enough. Once that initial rush of victory wore off, I remembered how far I still have to go, you know? Once skooma has its hooks in you, it's not something you can just shrug off with a game of cards. But I did open up to Razamad. Difficult at first, but I adore Razamad. Even when I told him the really difficult stories, the lowest lows, he never once sneered or laughed or judged. I know I can rely on him in the future when the stars aren't quite so bright. Oh, I know. He told me, repeatedly. We're lucky to know him. All of us.
Look, I don't have the gold yet, but I'm close to winning. I've got a side bet that will cover everything I owe.
In debt to us and making even more bets you can't cover? Pathetic.
You don't even know who you're up against.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to win. I have to.
Optimism, the gambler's eternal foe. Don't even think about running when you fail, Bragas. We will find you.
You always catch me at my best, don't you? Look, this was just a little disagreement about a side bet. It's nothing, or it soon will be. With how well I've been playing, not even Razamad could beat me. This tournament is in the bag. Yeah. What? And who's going to beat me? Soren? You? Listen, you're a talented tribute player, but I've been playing cards for years. I taught you how to play, remember? Zen's price. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just really need this gold. Razamad's already bailed me out twice. Soren poured out a month's wages to pay off a sea elf I owed. I can't keep hiding behind my friends. I have to settle this on my own. If I pull off this one last bet, it'll settle my debts and then some. It's a bit late for that, chum. I'm eyeball deep in it now. Only way out of this is a glorious triumph. Or, well, let's not think about that. Come on, let's head back to the gaming hall. Our opponents might already be there waiting for us.
Surprised to see you out here, Razamad. And with an empty cup, no less.
Ha! It is the final round. What kind of game baron would I be if I did not cheer the chapter on? Ah, it looks like your opponents are here.
Honor to you, Razamad. I, Talib Fels, champion of the Mournhold chapter, have come to extend the final tournament challenge.
Damn, it's them. I knew it.
Oh, I thought you'd be happy to see us, my dear Bragus. You needn't take this so seriously. It is just a game, right?
Talib Fels. I will not lie to you. Talib and his apprentices are some of the greatest tribute players currently competing. They will put your every strategy to the test. Stay focused and wary.
The Gonvalon chapter's redeemer in the flesh. I've looked forward to meeting you. The novice who blossomed into a contender within the span of a single tournament season. Quite the feat. Now, I assume you know the rules of the final tournament? Just so. You and your compatriots will face my associates here. The winners of those contests will then play each other to determine who will have the honor of facing the reigning champion. Me. Long enough to know that one should never underestimate an opponent or leave anything to chance. Your leader, Razamad, taught me that lesson. It's one of the reasons I hold him in such high esteem. Unlike others in your coterie. Indeed. To think that he lives in the company of such a great man and still learns nothing. Heartbreaking. Well, when this is all over, I expect Bragus won't trouble anyone else. Beside the slave masters of House Drez, of course. I'm a Dark Elf. We are not in the habit of making threats. We only state matters as they are. Bragus has every reason to worry. But enough of that. We have games to play. The tournament lists are there in front of the gaming hall. Be seeing you. Now, Bivec, I wish you all fair hands and good fortune in this final tournament. Especially you, Bragus.
Eat most to leave.
Bragus, a word.
So, I face the prodigy first, eh? Excellent. I imagine that if I can beat you, the other two matches will be a snap. Come on, then. Show me what you've got. Well played. I'd almost forgotten the bitter taste of defeat. I suppose I should thank you for this lesson in humility. Of course, you may face a similar lesson in Stormhold. Go on and face your next and likely last opponent.
Good luck in Stormhold. Taliv's protege Drowsia lacks her teacher's experience, but shares his talent. Now, I'm off to find Soren and Bragas. I hope they're finding success. Especially...
Hey, you made it! I knew you'd make it. Well, I didn't know, but I certainly hoped. Who, me? No. That Mournhold bully over there eliminated me in the first round. You know what, though? It's fine. I had a grand time, and there's always the next tournament. Now, I get to relax and cheer you and Bragas on. Nothing yet, but I'm hopeful. Honestly, I've been trying not to think about it. He's in it deep this time. The bets he's making, I don't know the specifics, but I know it's much, much more than he can cover. I should probably check on him. I was really looking forward to watching you beat the Flynn out of this elf. Ah, well. After your match, I'll head back to Gonfalon Bay and do some investigating. Meet me at the gaming hall when you finish up here. I'm rooting for you.
Greetings, Gonfalon. That Soren was a pleasant enough appetizer, but you, Sarah, are the main course. Are you ready to begin? Just like that? Are you sure you don't want to make any outrageous bets beforehand? Isn't that the custom among certain members of your chapter? Yes, of course. Quite the cautionary tale, that one. I haven't seen him yet, so he's either vainly soldiering on against one of my companions, or already someone's property. Are you sure you don't want to place a bet, too? You may have bested me, but to leave will vivisect you! Get out of my sight!
Well, I never have a hard time watching one of the Mournhold Roysters lose. As much as I'd like to stay and watch Dralcia's downward spiral, I need to figure out what's happening with Bragus. I'll see you back at Gonfalon Bay.
So, we have a deal then?
We do. Don't fret, Razamad. This won't take long.
Tall Papa's breeches. There you are, and victorious. Yes? Good. One less burden on my shoulders. Unfortunately, the most difficult part begins now. I need your help, my friend. As does Bragus, though he does not know it yet. Bragus defeated Taliv's associate. Only one opponent stands between him and the final match. You. Bragus has never come this close to a title. His life depends on defeating Taliv and winning the tournament. His game has never been stronger. He plays with fierce determination. And that is why he cannot win this match. If Bragus faces off against Taliv, he will lose. Bragus mirrors my tournament style against a lesser opponent. That might be enough. But Taliv has studied my strategies in detail. He knows every counter. Bragus cannot defeat Taliv. But you can. Bragus's debts are no longer in Bragus's hands. There is hope still, but you must defeat Taliv in order for my plan to work. And to defeat Taliv, you must beat Bragus here, now. He's upstairs waiting. Hunding give you strength.
What to leave? Come to take a peek at the future title holder's strategy?
Someone in your precarious position might do well to make fewer boasts, Bragus.
There you are. You talked to Razamad, right? I love Bragus like a brother, but you have to win this game. You have to.
I certainly didn't expect Bragus to make it this far. But, as I said, I never underestimate my opponents. Watching the two of you play should be quite the treat. Please, take a seat. I promise I won't make a peep.
Ha! I knew it! I knew you'd be the one. Taliv's little brown nosers never had a chance against someone at your level. No offense, Soren. Honestly, though, I'm glad it's you. Two of Gonfalon Bay's greatest players here in Razamad's house. Worried? Chum, I've been worried all my life. Running from gangsters, hiding in fish barrels, scraping for loose coins on filthy tavern floors. I'm done with that, all of it. It's win or die now, no tricks, no excuses, just us and the cards. Then, I face the consequences, come what may. I wouldn't worry about it though. I'm going to win this match, friend. I've come too far. Now, enough talk.
with that, your sad, redemptive fantasy meets its end. Do not try to run, Bragus.
Wait, you and Razamad had a deal.
Yes, a deal that remains unresolved. Until it's settled, Bragus belongs to me.
Soren, no. I'll go with him. A deal's a deal.
Damn it! I thought Razamad set the terms so Bragus would go free after the match. Come on, we have to act fast. Razamad didn't want me to tell you, but you need to know. He struck a new deal with Taliv to settle Bragus's debts. A big one. If Razamad loses this bet, he's signing over the entire gaming hall to the Mournhold chapter. Yeah, building, staff, licenses, the whole thing. Who knows what Taliv has planned for it? But there's still a chance. Razamad bet that a member of the Gonfalon chapter would win the tournament. It didn't matter who, just one of us. As if you needed more pressure, right? That's why Razamad didn't want to tell you. You can do this, though. I believe in you. Razamad believes in you. The entire chapter is behind you. Now, go to Mournhold and show Taliv what Gonfalon's made of.
Taliv, I warn you. If you hurt Bragus, you will regret it.
Bragus belongs to me, Razamad. You have more pressing concerns when it comes to property, I think. Your precious gaming hall, for instance. Of course, your prodigy here still has a chance to reverse your fortunes.
Razamad, you bet the hall? Oh, Ifri's viney arse. What were you thinking?
Peace, Bragus. Or shall I remind you of the penalty for speaking out of turn?
I'm so sorry Razamad put this on you, chum. I'm so sorry about everything. I deserve this, but Razamad and the chapter don't. Beat this bug lover for them, not for me. See? There's that swagger I saw during our first match. You've got this well in hand. Keep that confidence and don't hold back. Use everything you've learned and beat this bastard.
You've got this. I know you do. Just try to think of it like any other game. Just against one of the strongest tribute opponents you've ever faced. I'm not helping, am I? I know we will. Well, you will. This burden is on your shoulders. The fact is, you've helped each and every one of us, especially me. Just, regardless of what happens, it won't be your fault, all right? Do your best. That's enough.
Soren says you know the details of my agreement to save Bragus. I am sorry, my friend. I did not mean to place so heavy a burden on one of my best students. The championship should be your only concern. However this unfolds, the choice was mine. You were right. And for that, you have my deepest apologies. In my rush to rescue one of my students, I left another exposed to, well, all of this. You have done nothing but good since you joined the chapter. You deserve better. I hand over the keys to my gaming hall to Taliv, along with all the hall's assets. He would dissolve the chapter, no doubt. The revels would come to an end. I hope that the regulars and the staff would still be well served, but nothing is certain. Bragus would become a member of Taliv's house, against his will. Regardless of their agreements with the Argonians, the Dark Elves have never been self-conscious about slavery. Service in chains. That's what Bragus is bound for. I know, and whatever the outcome, I am grateful for everything.
Greetings, Sarah. I apologize for Bragus's atrocious manners. We haven't had time to train him properly yet. Now then, the final match. You appear to have Razamad's complete confidence. He wouldn't have made this foolish bet otherwise. Yes, if you win, I will release Bragus, debt-free. More importantly, Razamad will retain control of his gaming hall. Your friend's freedom and your teacher's livelihood. Both reliant on a game of cards. I hope you play well under pressure. Then show me Gonfalon. It's time to find out who will be crowned the next tribute champion.
Talib. Our new champion beat you fair and square.
As per our agreement, Gonfalon Bay now hosts the newest tribute champion. Release Bragas. Now.
Razamad, if you read the contract, I think you'll find...
The contract is final. If you want to dispute it, our newest tribute champion has a skill set beyond simple card games. I'm sure they'd be happy to put it on display. If you try anything.
Bragas, you may go.
Like I need your permission.
Congratulations, champion.
Come, friends. We should return to Gonfalon Bay. Revels await!
You surprise me, champion. And I am rarely surprised. You may have saved Bragas for now, but it won't last long. I suspect he'll make another wager before he even leaves Mournhold. Nonetheless, he is free for now, as promised.
Vivek! I've never seen a match like that. Talib bleeds after all. Perhaps it's time I find proper tutelage elsewhere.
Listen, I heard what Razamad said about your other skills. Just leave me out of it, all right? If you need to beat someone's...
With nothing but their lives.
The tribute champion returns! Huzzah! Welcome home!
Three cheers for our very own tribute champion! 3 cheers, I say!
The hero of Gonfalon chapter! Cheers!
Aye! Cheers to the best of us!
Zispo, would you all quiet down? Kishka has work to do, yes? But yes, cheers to you, Walker.
Sorry, I started the revels a tad early. Once we knew Bragas was safe, I might have let it slip that you won. Guess that means you have some catching up to do. Grab a drink and get to dancing.
My friend, it has been a genuine pleasure. Except for that whole almost being sold into slavery bit. I suppose it does add a layer of suspense to the tale, though. All the best stories include some fool up to his ear tips in trouble, right? Well, the welts and bruises will take a few weeks to heal. Feels like I fell off a horse as it was falling off a cliff. But a few bumps and scratches are the least of it. The real consequences hurt a lot worse. Razamad revoked my chapter sponsorship and suspended my Roysters Club membership. We've barely spoken since we got back. Looks like my days on the tribute circuit are over. After what I put Razamad through, I can hardly blame him. You want me to say, oh yeah, of course, and all that, but the truth is, I just don't know. I've got a problem, chum. A big one. I want to stop. I need to stop, obviously. But I don't think I can do it alone. I'll find the help I need. Promise. Ah, enough of all the mushy stuff. You should head upstairs and talk to Razamad. He's got a reward for you. Go claim it, champ. As for me, I'm going to have a bit more of this delicious medicine.
I could hear the cheers from up here. Welcome back, champion. I tried to get the others to wait until you arrived to begin the revels, but it is not in the Gonfalon chapter's nature to delay a celebration. Soren and the others are so proud of you. As am I. No, thank you. This was supposed to be a simple tournament, and to many, it was. But not us. Not you. You reclaimed our chapter's honor, saved property, lives. Whatever the future brings, Razamad and the players of Gonfalon Bay are in your debt. Now, we should discuss the matter of the tournament itself. I watched you grow from a novice to a veteran. Through dutiful card collection and countless matches, you stand before me. A Tales of Tribute champion. Then let's get to it. I, Razamad, Royster's Club Game Baron and Master of the Gonfalon Bay Tribute Chapter, hereby declare you a Tales of Tribute Master. May you continue to succeed and excel in the years to come. Congratulations, my friend. Good luck in the matches ahead, Tribute Master. If you are looking for greater challenges, well, as a fellow master, perhaps I can share some of my knowledge. I am no Tribute founder, but I do know quite a bit. Of course! The tournaments provided the lift you needed to reach master status, but you were still far from the summit, searching for new cards, playing ranked matches with high-level players, maybe even seeking the founders. Yes, the creators of the game and founding members of the Royster's Club. They keep their identities hidden. Even we masters know precious little about how Tales of Tribute came to be. No one I know has ever met a founder, but we know they exist. Well, according to some of the highest tier players, if you manage to find a founder, you can challenge them to a game of tribute. Those who win gain a fabulous prize. I cannot say for sure if that part is true, but it could be worth investigating. I received an unsigned letter months ago. It stated, "They walk in the City of Light amid the horrors of Azure Doom." It refers to a founder, I think. But I am quite comfortable here, far from any doom, Azure or otherwise. I hope that is helpful. Gellick, perhaps. As a barkeep, she meets scores of people every day. One of them might have dropped some hints on where to find a founder. It might be worth asking the others as well. Soren and Bragas. They both have keen ears for rumors. You may already be familiar with them, but many adventurers like yourself have begun challenging each other for rank and renown. These matches lack the structure of our recent tournaments, but the rewards seem well worth the effort. I believe it is time to upgrade the gaming hall, don't you? With one of our members being the newest tribute champion, players have started flocking to our club. This means coin. So much coin! We can finally afford some assistance for Gellick. That is up to them. Well, except for Bragas. I imagine you spoke with him? I remain cross, but he is still my friend. I hope that revoking his membership will finally set him on the right path. I wish I were more optimistic. When you play games of luck and skill, you meet many people. Some are prudent, some are not. Unfortunately, the imprudent players tend to remain that way, unless they seek help. If Bragas finds help, he may turn things around. I hope he does.